S5, Chapter 7, Equation of Circles, Lesson 4. Let's do some revision. For standard form, actually we know the center, hk, and then radius. Then the standard form is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to the radius squared. Center is here, so radius is here. And for general form, we have x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f equals 0. And finding the center, we need to use negative d over 2 and negative e over 2. And then for the radius, we are using the hk, h squared plus k squared minus f, take square roots. And next, sometime we will consider a point to see it is a inside, outside, or on the circle. Actually, we'll check the distance. Okay, if the distance is bigger than the radius, that means outside. Exactly, the radius is on. And lastly, if it's shorter than the radius, that means inside the circle. So we have three cases. This one outside. Okay, this one is on, and this one is inside. Okay, and also we have different type of circle. For real circle, actually we have the radius. Okay, a point circle, radius is equal to 0. If radius is less than 0, actually it is imaginary circle. That means just imaginary. Next, we'll have a past paper. Okay, so for this past paper, we can do it together. And for next 3 exercise, that means next past paper, you do it by yourself. So for this one, it is 2004. First, we have this equation of circle. Now, as I said before, we need to find the center. Okay, center is negative d over 2, so negative 4 over 2. And then negative 2 over 2. So we can get 2 and then negative 1. And then the radius we are using this one, 2 squared plus negative 1 squared minus f, take square roots. So we can get 2. And then we can roughly draw the circle on the coordinate. So we have the center 2, negative 1. So 1 here, 2 here, and negative 1 here. So the center is around here. And then the radius is 2. So actually you can see this distance is 2. So that means the circle is about like this. Okay, 2, the radius. So let's see. For 1, it touches y-axis, so it's correct. Okay, if 1 is correct, actually we know it is C or D. Okay, and then we also check 2. Origin lie outside the circle. So we need to see this point is outside, inside, or on the circle. On the graph it looks like outside, but we can check it. Okay, for coordinate of origin is still 0. And for center, it is 2, negative 1. So we will use distance formula. Okay, so for 2, this one, we'll check the distance. So 2 minus 0 square, and then plus negative 1 minus 0 square with square roots. So we can get root 5. So root 5 is around 2.24. So you see it is greater than 2. So that means outside. So 2 is correct. Actually, we know 1 is correct, 2 is correct, so the answer is C. Okay. Actually 3, we can check it, but in exam, okay. If you know 1, 2 correct, then you get C. Okay, we want to make sure you can see 3. Center of the circle lies in the second quadrant. So center is here. This one is quadrant 1, is quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. So lie on quadrant 4, so not 2. So the answer is C. Okay, we have next question, 2007. Try to use 3 minutes to do it. Okay, let's check it. We know a circle touch y-axis, and then the center is -3, 4. So we try to look at the graph. So -3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the center is here. And then it touch y-axis, so that means the circle is about touch y-axis. Y-axis is here. Okay, touch y-axis. So maybe very large, huh? Okay, maybe like this. So it touch y-axis. That means you can see when compare the distance of the radius is 3. Okay, get it? So if we have center here, radius 3, so we can create the equation. So x negative, so like this, y minus 4 square equal to 3 square. So we can simplify a little bit here. 9. So you can see the answer is C. Next, try to do 2013. Let's check it. We have an equation of circle, but for the coefficient of x squared and then y squared is not 1, so we need to change to 1. That means we need to divide by 2 the whole equation. So 2 divided by 2, so x squared plus y squared. And then 4 divided by 2 is 2, so negative 2x. And 8 divided by 2 is 4y. And lastly, negative 5 over 2. And we know 2 points, P and Q. These two. Okay. And then which of the following is or are true? Find the radius. Okay, as I said, you need to find the center and the radius for equation of circle. So for center, negative d over e, negative d over 2, negative d over 2, and then negative e over 2. So we can get positive 1 and negative 2 for the center. And for the radius, 1 square plus negative 2 square minus negative 5 over 2. Take square roots. So remember, you place the calculator inside bracket. So we can get 15 over 2 for inside the square roots. And when you press the calculator, it's around 2.74. So let's see the choices. So for part 1, radius is 5, so you can see radius is not 5. So 1 wrong, so we can cancel it. Then you can see, if we cancel A and C, that means 2 must be correct. Okay, in exam, you check 3. Okay, but now I can check it now. Okay, midpoint of PQ line outside the circle. So P is here, Q is here. So midpoint of PQ. So that means add 10 divided by 2, negative 1 plus 2 divided by 2, and 2 plus 0 divided by 2. So we can get 3 over 2 and 1 for this midpoint. And then we'll check this point with center. It is greater than the radius here. So we can check the distance. So 3 over 2 minus 1, because this one minus this one, square, and then 1 minus bracket negative 2, square, take square root. You see the distance. So we can get 9.25 with square root. So when you press the calculator, you can get 3.04. So you see it is greater than this. So that means it's correct. Okay, lastly we'll check 3. 3 is the important. Center G, and then angle PGQ is an acute angle. Acute angle, that means less than 180. okay, acute angle. Actually, we can draw the graph to see it first. Okay, if we can't, then we can use other technique to do it. So we know the center is 1, -2. 1 is here, -2 is here. And then the radius is 2 point something. So this one is 2. So more than that. That means it's around here. Okay, the circle is around like this. Okay, and then for point P is -1, -1 here, -2 here. So -1, 2 is around here, 2. This is point P. For point Q, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Around here, 4, 0. So you can see we can line this up. So you see it is less than 180. So that means it is correct. So that means 2, 3 correct. It is D. Okay, lastly, try to do 2014. Let's check it. A diameter of the circle. We have a circle. The diameter pass through center. This line is passing through 6, -5. Now we don't know this point is on the circle or not. Maybe outside. We suppose it's line outside first. And then the slope of this diameter is -4. Okay, this slope is -4. So for slope, we need to use the slope formula. Okay, so we need to see the point here and then with another point. So for this straight line, because it's passed through the center, so if we have the center, we can find the slope. So for finding the center, actually we will use equation of circle. So that means 2, -x/2 for center, and then -k/2. So it is 4 -k/2 for the center. So we have this point and this point. So we check the distance, check the slope between these 2 points. So y2 minus y1. So for example, we consider this one is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 equal to -4. Okay, so for numerator, for denominator, 4 minus 6, it is -2. -2 times -4, so it becomes 8. And then we continue, -k/2 equal to 5, 8 minus 5, so it is 3, because move this right hand side. And finally, time -2, so -6. So the answer of k is -6. So the answer is A.